Hey, what's going on everyone? How y'all doing? It's me, Jordan, and today I want to make a follow-up video regarding the netcode issues in Battlefield 1 after the spring patch. There's been a lot of things that have happened, a lot of YouTubers and Reddit turned into a war zone after this recent update came out, and this topic is starting to become a bit irrelevant, and that kind of annoys me because there's still problems with the netcode for people who don't have local servers and who want to play with friends in other regions. So in this video I'm going to do two things. One, I'm going to give DICE a solution of what they can do to fix this netcode, and that's by satisfying all corners of the room for people who prefer the game after the patch and people who don't. But first I want to just touch upon a few things that the YouTubers mainly have been saying about this recent update, because there have been a few YouTubers who have made videos like basically responding to the outcry of the community who've been hating this patch. Simply, a lot of them are saying that it's a better change for some people. Yes, they are right, but I do want to touch on a few other things quickly as well. So the two YouTubers who made videos about this that I want to talk about are Wesley and the Tactical Brit. Now I just want to say this quickly before I continue that I have no personal issues with these guys. I think they're great content creators, they're good YouTubers, and they're good guys in general. So everything I say that's objecting their opinion is nothing personal about them. I just want to point that out. And I want to point out quickly that when I made the last video, I assumed that this was a bug that no one had looked at properly. Turns out this was actually a change that DICE implemented purposely. This wasn't a bug or anything, so there was a few things I've discovered here and there after making that video. As it stands, the low ping players were complaining that the high ping players were coming in and they were experiencing getting shot behind corners and not hitting hit registration. Now, one of the things the Tactical Brit said in his video was that he gets about 90 ping when he goes into a US server. And personally, I don't get anywhere near that. When I join a US server, I get about 150 to 180 ping. And I challenge everyone else to test that out as well. So if you're in Europe, go join a US server and tell me if you get below 90 ping, because if you do, you must have a heck of a router. I don't know why I pointed that out, but I just kind of thought, well, he obviously has some kind of expensive router, so it's a lot harder for him to see the problem for himself. Another thing both Wesley and the Tactical Brit touched upon was the fact that you should buy a LAN cable if you have these issues. Now, I know it's only £2, okay, but how stupid is it that you have to go buy this little wire, okay, that no other game that I can think of would require that for you to have a smooth experience, whether it's on servers away from your region or in your region. It's stupid. It's so inexcusable when you have to get these little things that perhaps might make it better. But the thing is, LAN cables will do nothing at all to fix this problem. I've tested it myself. It doesn't do anything. One thing that they both had in common in their opinions in their videos was that they are both aware of the people who don't have local servers, but they both ignorantly just ignored that and just said, well, everyone else has got them, so it can't be that bad. And Wesley said at the end of his video that around 95% of players on Battlefield 1 right now are having a better experience, which is probably not really, an accurate number. It's probably a lot lower than that. But you know what, let's just take Wesley's opinion, okay? Let's just say it's 95% of people. Do you still think, even if it's 95%, DICE would be just happy with that? If you release a game worldwide, it should work worldwide, and it doesn't. 95% of people isn't worldwide. I don't understand, it just seems so ignorant that they're just leaving out these poor people in Bangladesh and the Middle East who don't have these local servers. And the thing about Wesley was that he was a little bit more ignorant, because on Twitter, before he posted the video, he basically put a tweet up saying, this is what I have to deal with. I can't remember the words exactly, but it was something around those lines. And it was basically a comment of someone asking the question, what is a router? And yeah, that's pretty dumb, okay? That's pretty stupid, you don't know what a router is, but okay. So he's basically taking the piss out of people who don't understand the whole concept of this argument. But when I post my comment, it's pretty straightforward and intelligent, okay? Simple question. Don't get anything. Not even a comment from people in the comments who watched the video and perhaps would see that comment and would make an urge to respond to me. Because it's a good question. What can we do for those who don't have local servers or who want to play with people in other regions? Didn't get an answer. The reason why I wanted to just make a quick response to these YouTubers, especially Wesley, forget the Tactical Brit, Wesley is pretty much the center of the community for Battlefield 1. He goes to all the events, you know, he's one of the most popular YouTubers, you know, he does the latest Battlefield news. He's pretty much the center YouTuber of the Battlefield community. And when he has an opinion, that can be dangerous. Like, I know that, like, opinions, but there is factual evidence that so many people have shown online, and he basically just thinks, forget it. You know, that's basically what he's saying. Okay, so that's that. Now on to what DICE need to do to fix this. I've come up with a solution on how they can do this, and it's pretty much going to satisfy all corners of the room. People who liked the game better after the patch and people who didn't. What they need to do is go back to the original netcode settings before the patch and simply just introduce this new feature, which I'm going to call locked regions, and it shouldn't be too hard to implement. All they need to do is go back to the original netcode settings before the patch, create servers that are exclusive to one region only. Or they could perhaps track this by maybe your ping. If you have over 100 ping excessively, then you can't get in the server. But for everyone else who can't get into a game without more than 100 ping, you're still okay, because then you can just join games that don't have a locked option on. Okay, so you can have the option to lock it on or off, and if you're one of those people who was upset with the high ping players coming into the games and pretty much killing you around corners and stuff like that, then just turn the option on. So then you have nothing to worry about. No players over 100 ping will join, and everyone will have a smooth experience. But for everyone else who has suffered from this update, can still have fun by just having that option off and just experiencing just the way they used to before the patch. That is what I think DICE need to do to sort out this whole issue, because they apparently have actually implemented this new hotfix, but I still haven't noticed a difference. I'm still not getting hit markers, and it needs to be fixed soon, and I hope this gets implemented soon, because, you know, we got a night map coming out in June, another night map coming after that in July, and we got the Russian DLC coming out in August, so we got so much content to look forward to, and a lot of players aren't going to be able to have that experience. I'm speaking mostly about the people who don't have local servers, okay? Forget people like me, okay, who have friends in the US and stuff like that who we play with pretty much every time I go on. Forget about me for a minute. Focus on those who don't have local servers. All you got to do is implement that locked regions thing that I've just talked about. That's all you need to do. It shouldn't be too hard to implement. All you need to do is pretty much have a server where there should be like a rule where if you exceed over 100 ping, you can't join. So it makes everybody who likes the patch now, they can just go there. Whereas everyone else who suffered doesn't go there. They go on locked off servers. That's all you need to do. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, guys. Please spread the word, because I think that's a good idea. I think it really is the idea that will help the community come back together again after this massive split for the past... I mean, the community's just been absolutely blazing for the past, like, 2 weeks after this update. It's been pretty crazy. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Spread the word. Take care of yourselves. Leave likes and comments. See you guys later. Take care of yourselves. Bye.